Cancer patients often say they find many blessings throughout their medical scare. The local high school student sure would agree. In fact, her cancer diagnosis will end up shaping the rest of her life in a positive way. A little League of Legends is leading the way down the runway as champions in their fight against cancer. They're joined by local celebrities like former Houston Dynamo star and director of The Dash, Ching, and his wife, Liz.
One of the biggest things for me is to see how these kids handle such traumatic experiences, you know, and a lot of times they do it with such brave faces and big smiles, and you know, it's inspiring.
Simran Jatar is one of them. She has overcome a lot the past decade.
When I was 8 years old, I was diagnosed with Ewing sarcoma in my right calcaneus bone, which is like your right heel bone. So I went through 14 rounds of chemotherapy and 6 weeks of radiation.
From day one of her diagnosis, Simran decided cancer would not define her.
And either you can go through something really bad and you can view yourself as a victim, or you can go through something really bad and try and work and help people and get through it and show people that it doesn't stop you.
But cancer has helped shape her future. She thanks her doctors at Texas Children's Hospital for that.
Since 8 years old, I've always wanted to be a pediatric oncologist, so without this, I wouldn't have known what that is. I wouldn't have known what's out there. I always used to like see it on TV, but I'd be like, oh, why is that kid bald? Like, that's so sad. But then that one day, that was me. And so now I can help other kids. You know, hopefully they won't have it in the future. Maybe medicine will advance, but I want to be a part of that.
The director of the Long-Term Survivors Program at Texas Children's is beyond proud of Simran's progress.
I think it's amazing how many of our children will grow up and say that having had cancer was a good thing for them and gave their life a direction.
Simran will also be a patient at Texas Children's the rest of her life.
Well, our Long-Term Survivor Program is one of the largest in the country, and we see our survivors about usually 5 years after they're diagnosed. We actually have no upper age limit, so we actually have some people in their 40s and 50s who are treated at Texas Children's. And the idea is to monitor them for any delayed side effects of their treatment.
Cancer now, more of a blessing in disguise just because of Texas Children's Hospital and everybody I've met and all the opportunities I've been given. It's more like a family really I don't look at it as a hospital. I don't have bad memories. I mean, I do have, you know, painful memories, but when I go back there, I love it. I love to help the kids there. I love to participate in programs. I don't have that mental block against the hospital because they made it so amazing for me. I remember all my fun times there with the people I met and the family that I have.
Simran actually shadows her pediatric oncologist twice a week and constantly volunteers at Texas Children's. She says she never knows what opportunity is going to turn up next.
Just like this fashion show, I mean, I don't usually look like a biker chick, but you know, because of this I get to look like one for a day.
You are just such a bright light.
Thank you.
Is it from your family? Is it just how you've always been? Is it?
Honestly, I think a lot of my mentality comes from Texas Children's and the staff and the family that's been, I mean, of course my family as well, but I think I completely changed once I got into camp and I met all these people. I mean, they just taught me that you can do anything that you want and that cancer doesn't define you, and illness will never define you. So I owe it to them.
Simran is a great mentor to other patients, like my son Caleb, who was excited to hear Simran's powerful message. Now he lights the torch at the Celebration of Champions event, hoping to prompt even more positive attitudes like Simran's. Oh, it was a special day. The fashion show raised more than $250,000 and will help benefit the local group Candlelighters Childhood Cancer Family Alliance. About $30,000 of that will go to local families and help pay for their parking, which is so expensive in the Texas Medical Center.